Hey everybody, Pat Palmer here in Mason City as we are getting ready for the big Oak Leaf Collectibles 40th anniversary sale. 40 years in business here at Oak Leaf Collectibles in downtown Mason City. With us is owner Mike Tickal. Mike, how are you doing today?
Good morning.
Are you getting ready for the big day?
Every day. Way too much left to do.
Let's talk about some of the preparations that you've just gone through just to help make this 40th event big.
Well, getting invited guests here, confirming who's coming, who's not coming, how many coming, just so we can take care of them. We have a couple of people who are going to be taking care of our guest relations. Finding how many cosplayers are going to be here, what TV movie cars are coming for sure. Just making sure everything's coming, where I'm going to put them. I have, how much space each of them takes up, where I can put them in the street to fit them all in. Getting the store stocked up, getting their store cleaned, getting everything ready.
You bet. And that has been a process. I can't think it's taken 40 years, but it's taken a good several months.
I started this event 13 months ago.
Wow. And that's just been a fantastic ride. 40 years ago, what did you think? Did you think when Oak Leaf Collectibles started 40 years ago, how long did you think this would go? Did you think, well, this is just a fad, or was this a long haul deal?
All we were thinking back 40 years ago is the house is getting too full. We need to do something about this. We found a place we thought we could afford, got a contract, got a lease, moved in. From there, it took off.
And how long have you really been dedicated to? I mean, there's a point at which it's kind of a hobby, and then it's kind of a point at which is, hey, this is a business now.
It became a business when it got too big for the house.
Sure.
Literally, just okay. I started keeping record. For taxes and all that.
Right.
I still have my original ledger from October 1st, 1977.
Wow. And that has to be a big thrill because businesses just don't last 40 years anymore.
A lot of businesses like ours tend to go out of business.
Right.
They don't understand business well enough to do business.
Right. Let's talk a little bit about some of the events that you're going to have on Saturday, October 14th. It's from 10 until 6 here at 221 North Federal. And you've got some vehicles coming in. What are we talking about for vehicles?
Well, we're going to have a Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine here for all you Scooby-Doo fans. The Iowa Ghostbusters are coming, bringing an Ecto car. Jurassic Park Jeep, and we'll see what else shows up.
Sure. And you have cosplayers. What's a cosplayer?
A person wearing a superhero costume. Spider-Man will be here. Harley Quinn will be here. We don't know everybody's going to be here because a lot of the people say, I'm coming, but they don't tell us what costume they're going to bring.
Right. And I've been to enough of these, too, where fans of these people just show up wearing costumes.
Everybody shows up. Wear your Halloween costume down here. That's what this is for. This is a big Halloween type event.
Sure. Of course, bring the camera, bring the kids. And one of the nicest things you have also is you're going to help out the Humane Society.
A portion of our sales all day Saturday goes to the Humane Society. Sybil will be down here with animals and pets for adoption. You can see some of the animals we'll have here. This is a pet-friendly event, kid-friendly event, grandparent-friendly event. Bring everybody.
Sure. Now I can see behind you the new rave seems to be these pop characters. Let's talk a little bit about these pop characters. And when do they get into popularity, you might say?
Oh, 3 years ago they started just getting a little bit bigger, and they've really taken off. We stock about 190 different pops in the store.
40 years ago, what was the thing to have?
Ooh.
Was it the Evel Knievel doll?
It wasn't so much a thing. It's just my dad did stamps and I did comic books. So we opened Oak Leaf Stamps and Comics back then.
Sure.
It's the area we dealt in.
Sure. Over the 40 years, what have been some of the times where it's kind of ebbed and flowed? The business has gone up, the business has gone down. What were some times like that?
Well, like in the 90s, Barbie was crazy nuts. So we were, selling Barbie really big for a while. The Beanie Baby craze came in. We sold, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of beanies, the first couple of years of the beanie craze. So the crazes come, crazes go.
Right. Do you have a Cabbage Patch craze or some of those too?
We never carried them, so we never got into that area.
Okay. That was just one of those things, when I was a kid, you got the toy, you opened it up, you probably played with it for 2 weeks, you broke it, and it just kind of went in a shelf or went in the garbage. Looking back now, the Evel Knievel dolls and the G.I. Joes would have been smart not to open those, right?
Yeah. There's some value in some of that stuff, yeah.
Do you see a lot of people bring those in to try and sell you? Is that something you buy?
We do purchase vintage toys, yes.
Okay, and let's talk about I'm just going to kind of pan around the store here. A lot of Harry Potter situations going on over here, and that seems to be very popular as well. You also deal in used and repurposed LPs too, as I see. and of course comic books all along the wall. Now these new things here, of course you've got some books on the bookshelf, but let's talk a little bit about these things along the top here.
Statues, action figures.
All right. Of course, you wouldn't be anywhere without a cardboard cutout of Harry Potter. That would be a cool thing to have if you're going to be here. But you also have a lot of board games and puzzles. I mean, it's just a store full of cool collectible things. I usually come in here at least once a month and buy my fix worth of baseball card holders, top loaders, and the protective sleeves. So when I do send out pictures or cards, they come back real nice too. So anyway, it's coming up this Saturday, October 14th, with Oak Leaf Collectibles, the big anniversary sale. Mike Tickal is going to be here. Also, don't forget the Humane Society of North Iowa is going to be here. Who are your employees that you want to give a shout out to for helping you out all these years?
Oh, Steve Sorbo, Dennis Heitland.
Okay.
My wife Carmen helps a lot too.
Got to throw in the wife there too to get on the good side. So all right, that's what's going on. It's coming up this Saturday, October 14th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. You won't want to miss it here on North Federal, 221 North Federal. We hope to see you here.